All right. Now it's looking like it's having some audio, so we should be good. All right. So now that we're back, my bad about that. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. I had to get it right. I didn't have any audio going, so but I'm back. Um, if you're back with me, go ahead and let me know. Do like the banner say? Just say hey. Just say hey. Don't be shy. Because we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna get to some good info as soon as we can get the room. A few more people in here. Um, but this is all really to celebrate y'all, celebrate the team. That's what the Nelman does. It really celebrates the team, helps the team get to where they need to be. So if you're just getting in, say hey, say hello. Um, you know, as you can see, I got my show going on. It says the Nail Man Nam Lane Show right here. So what I'm doing right here also will give you the ability to showcase your channel as well. So catch me while I'm live streaming. You might be catching this during the playback, and that's fine. But while I'm doing this aspect of it, just the Nailman news update, catch me while I'm in this aspect so that we can showcase your channel as well. You know, so if you're just getting in, like I said, give it a thumbs up. Say hey. I want to see how everybody's doing. Um, we can get a good topic going. I'm trying to feel how the crowd is feeling as far as the topic for the news night. But like I said, I'm testing this whole OBS thing out. It's working well so far. It's a little difficult trying to maneuver it when you first get started, but once you really get into it and obviously check out some YouTube videos on how to get the layers going, those sort of things, then you'll be ready to go. So just want to give a shout out to everybody who's watching tonight. We're gonna wait, see who steps in here. A lot of people that have watched this video probably are content creators, and so I'm just wondering if you create content, are you interested in doing this type of thing? Like, do you use OBS, or would you really be interested in using the OBS software to get the green screen and the other things going? Allowing Bowie, hey Allowing, how are you tonight? Thank you for catching the show. I'm glad you're here, man. I don't know if you've been able to catch one during the live stream. We've been going in for the last few nights. How you doing tonight? Nice. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm good. I'm good. So I know that you're a content creator as well. How do you feel about OBS? Is this something that you would use? Right now, I'm using the OBS software to, do what I'm doing here, and I'm just wondering, is this something that you use? Yeah. How did you like it? Are you liking it, or is this something that you're interested in? Oh, that's a good one, Allowing. yes, the price is one of the best prices for software you can get. So yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree with that. I'm still just trying to get the hang of it. I'm really still getting it down, but it seems to be working pretty well for me. When I actually went live just a few moments ago, and I don't know, I guess my sound went out. I did see that flicker there, but we're back. Okay, nice. Well, I tell you what, it looks like we have two people in the chat, but it looks like you might be the only one that's replying. However, I am using the webcam mic. Is it too low? Are you able to hear me okay? It looks like we got someone else tuning in. 3 people in. Do like the banner says, don't be afraid to say hello. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and check out one of Allowing's videos. Allowing, if you wouldn't mind, I want to go ahead and broadcast some of your expertise. So if you don't mind, I want to go ahead and do this. Shout out to Allowing Valley on this one. We're going to go ahead and check this out. There he is. I don't even know how the autocorrect did that. It was silly. Mm-hmm. Boom. We're gonna check out. We definitely want to know about compassion, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just allowing Bowie, everybody. Allowing Bowie. Allowing Bowie, y'all. Y'all show some love to Allowing Bowie. Look for God and everything. I like that.
Hello, and welcome to Allowing Valley.
Alright. This is Allowing, y'all. Shout out to Allowing.
Today, I'd like to talk about compassion. Now, if you're familiar with empathy, I think compassion is very similar, only you don't feel the pain of the individuals that you're dealing with. In this new energy, compassion is what's going to allow us to connect and be more unified.
There it is.
We were in the past. the old energy before 2012, it was a more divisive energy. It was a more divide, conquer, fight, struggle.
There it is, y'all. Everybody tuning in. Looks like we got about 4 people tuning in right now. Just want to give y'all a little bit of allowing Bowie, y'all. Allowing, I appreciate you. I wanted to give you that. Thank you, sir. If you're in here, if you're just dropping in, make sure you say hey. Don't be shy. That was Bowie. That was Bowie. Give Bowie a shout out for that. Will's live. How are you? We were just showcasing a little bit of Bowie there. We were just giving Bowie some of his dues. We were just giving Bowie some of his dues, so I appreciate you tuning in. How are you today? We got 3 tuning in right now. How are you guys this evening? Appreciate y'all tuning in. We were just checking out a little bit of Bowie. Really want to showcase everybody in there. He was the first one in. So once we got a little bit of people tuning in, I wanted to make sure I showed him his love. So I appreciate you checking in. I appreciate you guys giving the thumbs up. It means a lot in this day and age. Bowie. Yep, living the dream, my friend. Or dreaming about the life. One of the two. Bowie, we were going pretty deep last night. We had Comac and Wills on, and I was able to also have Scotty the Vlogger on. I need to update that video with some of that information so that we can get some more people tuning into it. It was a great conversation. It was a live feed. It was a great conversation. If you catch the playback of that one, it was from last night. It was about 2 hours, I believe. Take a look at that one. We're going in pretty deep. Wills, I'm doing the Nelman News Studio update. I'm just kind of talking about the news studio still. Right now, what we want to do is kind of showcase some creators. So what I'm doing, once we get some creators in, we get it going, we're going to start showcasing a little bit of that, a little bit of content, and then we're going to dive deep into a topic. Let me ask you, we did MGTOW twice in a week. But anything you got anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you got no info? We've done that twice already, so I'm just thinking about some other topics we can get into. Right now, we got a few people tuning in, so if you're just tuning in, make sure you do what the banner says. Please say hello to the team in the chat. We want to hear from you. We also want to get to a new topic tonight. So just want to see how everybody's feeling. What's the temperature in the room? Not only that, what's the green screen looking like? What is this looking like? Is OBS something that you feel like you'll be using here, Wills, live? Will you be using OBS? Is this something that you feel like you'd like to get into using? Maybe just during Hangouts or when you do your lives? I know that you do a lot of vlogging, but is this something that you'd like to get into? So you're saying you wouldn't be opposed to OBS? Is what you're saying? You will be using it? Is that what that means? It's what kind of what me and Valley were just chatting about. I mean, again, it is free, and it does work wonders for your live chat. Um, you know, I know you do live chats. You mainly come from the car, is a lot of what I've seen. But it can work wonders for your live chat, as you can see. Um, mm, you're hungry? Well, I wonder um, if there's somebody in the room right now who has a mukbang on their channel. Maybe we can check out their mukbang, help you out. Anybody? Anybody got a mukbang? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we're going to be watching a mukbang. That's all right. Um, all right. You can eat some crackers, but you can't eat a webcam. That is true. So I was just live a little bit ago, and then I believe it was China. She told me that my audio was off. She couldn't hear me. And so I had to kind of redo it. I was looking for China to go back and redo it, but she hasn't come back yet. You got a webcam, Valley? Are you saying that you want to get on the live? We can get you on the live, maybe get your channel promoted a bit. What we will do, if you want to get your setup going, you would have to get your Hangouts going on your computer. And then, once we got the room going, we will absolutely call you up, do a bit of chatting. In fact, what I think I'm going to need to do here shortly is get my Skype number going. With the Skype number, then I will be able to just start taking callers, and that'll make it a lot easier. But if you have, are you on your phone right now, Valley, or are you on your computer watching this at this point? And for all those just tuning in, don't be afraid to drop a hey, drop a like, say hey. But if you are on your computer, Google Hangouts. Make sure you have Google Hangouts. If not, it'll have you download it. Just download Google Hangouts, and that's pretty much all you need to do if your webcam is already hooked up. And I'll be able to take it from there, my friend. From there, what we will need to do, if you have a Gmail address that you don't mind sharing, we can get that email address, Gmail address, and we can give you a call up. Now, as far as when I say sharing your Gmail address, I wouldn't typically suggest sharing it over the top chat. I just watched your video. You're a pretty handsome man, and I know you're married. I don't know if you want all these ladies emailing you. That your wife will have you by your necktie, and I don't want to be the cause of that. All right, so I don't know if you want to give your email out over the chat, but we might be able to pass it through and get it on over to me, maybe via text message, maybe that sort of thing. But with that being said, I also don't know. I guess they don't do like the direct to message thing. At any rate, like I said, if I can get maybe, if you have an email, you can maybe shoot it over to Will's, and Will's can shoot it over to me, and I can we can get you online and maybe chat about a few things. But right now, just kind of like I said, talking about the OBS. You know, I didn't think that I was going to be able to have it this nice, this quick, but it seems to be working all right for me. I already got a nice little banner up there. I like the little things like that, the banner. I'm able to not only have the news in the background, but I'm also able to have the screen here where I'm able to, showcase different things. So we can have a segment like this, the Nelman News Show. So this week it's the news studio. Next week, sky's the limit. So right now it's just the news studio for now. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. All right. Thanks for that, Wills. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. All right, man. So I'm just doing a few things, just getting everything nice and getting it right. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all everybody have a day off today? Did everybody enjoy the day off today? How was it for you guys? Yeah, man. I guess I was in the middle of I was actually I was chatting up. Now, she could have just been spamming me, but she said my sound was not, she said she couldn't hear me. There was no sound. So, I stopped it, and it's funny because I didn't even go back to check it. But she said there was no sound, and I took her word for it. It was China. China's the one that said it. But she said my sound was acting, so I had to go back and redo it. If you're just tuning in, make sure you say hey, make sure you drop a line. Now, the thing about the this particular chat feed that I'm doing right now, just because you go live, you don't always have the ability to use the Google chat or use the Google Hangouts. So with the Google Hangouts, you also have to do some other things within the live stream of YouTube to be able to do the chat as well. So right now, I just so happen to have it set up so that I can call people on their Hangouts, and we can do a live stream if needed. So just let me know. Like I said, we'll get that email address, and we can definitely go from there. It does say full watching right now. Okay. So right now, what we can do is, if you have the email address, take a look. Did you send that out? Or well, okay. I think Comac said he was going to be working until about 9. So I don't think that he'll be tuning in just yet. I believe he did say he'll be working till 9. Man, you've been working on that thing forever. Well, and the Comic-Con was probably the most anticipated as far as knowing that you were going to do it. It's probably the most anticipated one. Like, you've been knowing you was going to do it. You've been knowing. Finally you did it. And now it's like the one that's you just chilling on. That's okay, man. Nothing wrong with that. Appreciate you tuning in while you're working over there. Everybody who's tuning in, appreciate you. Make sure you say hey. Fine is relative because that thing is doing some. It took forever to get it to work right. I'll put it that way. It's working fine at this moment, but definitely having some monitor issues. But I got it popping. I got it working again. It just took a bit. It did take a bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some reason, when they turn it off and turn it back on, those monitors do not want to work straight away. If you're just tuning in, make sure you say hey. We got a few viewers right now. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Really just trying to test this all out. Like I said, I just ended up having to stop a whole live stream because of the audio. So it's a little buggy, sometimes audio, sometimes video, but it does seem to be working well. You know, the next thing is to try to figure out how to connect this and have obviously the video games going and that sort of thing. But I'm not doing a whole lot of video gaming or reviewing games, so that would be more for my son. So far, the backgrounds that I'm using, they've been working. I've just been finding different ones. I guess you could really use any background. You don't necessarily have to have a specific template or even a format. You can just kind of go in and find some. Like this one is pretty random, but I liked it. So, when you're using the OBS, it is, you really, because it is free, you pretty much, it's really bare bones. So you just, you got to kind of maneuver everything that you have once you have that software. Dining with Vanity, there she is. Man, Dining with Vanity, they are the mukbang queens. They are the mukbang queens. They love the mukbang and they are great at it. If you want a good mukbang, make sure you check out Dining with Vanity. How are you tonight? How are you tonight, Dining? If I'm not mistaken, I believe somebody just got 100 subs, I do believe. Congratulations. So that is awesome. Congratulations on those 100 subs. I'll tell you what, the 100 subs, it was 100 subs British Tea Party. You know what? What? Oh my goodness. British Tea Party. You know what? Let's do it. British Tea Party it is. British Tea Party it is. Mm.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Dining with Vanity, with me, your girl, Vanity. And today we are having an English tea party. And this English tea party is because it's for you guys, for helping me reach 100 subscribers. Yay! Round of applause. Thank you so much for everyone who subscribed to my channel and that leaves comments, and we've been corresponding and corresponding and conversing. I love it. So if you haven't already and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you are updated every time I post. Okay, so I've got your balloons here. How cute. And we're having an English tea party, which is a cup of tea and some English treats. So I have my English breakfast tea, my mini pint of milk. How cute am I? We have some ham sandwiches. I'll bring it closer to you. Yeah, let's do that. We have some ham and cheese sandwiches, cucumber and cream cheese, and just ham by itself.
The mukbang queen, I'm telling y'all. They don't nobody mukbang like Dining with Vanity mukbang. She is the mukbang queen.
Angel cake. I'll just showing you my tea. Angel cake.
The angel cake looks good.
Sorry about my nails, which I can't resist looking now. No, that's not the proper way to drink it, darling. I mean, to eat it, darling. But we ain't proper around here, I'm we got angel cake. Let me pour this tea because I know I'm going to need it. I feel so dainty. Yes, darling. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking English, posh British accent here. Let's see how long keep it up. I love my cup of tea. I really do. No sugar for me. I'm sweet enough.
There it is. There it is. She is sweet enough. Oh, thank you.
All they got to do is just look at you and then tell you.
Yes, that is true about the cat. That is true about the cat. But you know what? They say cats are actually more of a spiritual animal. They do say cats are more of a spiritual animal. So, although I'm allergic to cats, I like when cats are around. I just played a Bowie video. You missed it. You didn't tune in. We're gonna get back to Bowie. Oh yeah, you feel that they like and it's funny because I'd like to think I'm a spiritual person, and now it's like I really wasn't thinking about that concept about the cats, but there's this cat that's just been hanging around the house. And I'm like, watch out, cat. And then like just the other night, I was like, all right, I'm good actually with the cat being around. And so I looked out the window one late night and the cat was actually sitting at the edge of my driveway, kind of like a guard dog. It was just sitting there like guarding the driveway. I was like, all right, cat, you good. Just go on, you all right. It was actually pretty weird, but I'm okay with it. As long as the cat ain't trying to like find a cranny into the house and then they in here all of a sudden or in like the bottom of the house somewhere. As long as they ain't doing all that, we good. But I'm actually okay with cats. I just won't own one because I'm highly allergic. Highly allergic. But that's awesome. Nearly 200 subs. It's always good when you're getting them subs up, especially with the videos you're making. You're making some awesome videos. So you should have those videos up in no time. Willsboro Media, you are hilarious. You are a hilarious guy. So it looks like we got about 4 watching right now. Are we all in here? Everybody enjoy their day? Oh. Just checking. Dining with Vanity, where you're located, is it Labor Day? Like is today a holiday or is today just a normal day? See, that's funny. And where are you located, if you don't mind me asking? I know you're not in the U.S. with that awesome accent. There we go. Okay. Oh, awesome. I'm actually in Colorado in the U.S. I'm in Colorado. And here in the U.S., we're actually celebrating a holiday, Labor Day. And so that's why you may have noticed there's more people online than normal doing that type of stuff. So it's early in the AM in London right now? Let's see. It's 2:35 in the morning. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, Diamond, you are a night owl? You're a night owl? You just can't sleep. It's pretty early for you to be up. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you tuning into the Nelman. I appreciate you tuning in, and that's why I always want to show you your love, because you deserve it. But it's about, yeah, it's like 7 something here. It's still early. I don't even think it's dark outside yet. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you'll have time for a late night mukbang. And like I said, I appreciate you tuning in. Matter of fact, I do want to, dive deep into some good conversation. So, Dining with Vanity, was that tea party? Was that today? Like the mini tea party that you had? Did you actually do that today? Was that a live today, or was that a video that you had shot before? And this may sound funny, but I'm actually serious. Did you make those, like the cakes and the sandwiches? Did you make all of those things? Or is that like some type of thing that comes like that you had? Okay, so it was on Saturday. Okay. Because I mean the stuff, it just looked like you said, it was super fancy and everything. And I'm like, okay. And did you like cut them up, or did it all just kind of come like that? Is that just how it is? Because I'm just like, wow. Is that's just what you do when you have a tea party? Like, or did you actually, or did it come already cut up? And cakes looked delicious. They were like layered cakes. Them things looked delicious. I was like, man, that looks delicious. It make me want to have a tea party. She was having a tea party. Nice. And no, you did it, and I thank you. So I appreciate you doing it, because I was very intrigued. Like, damn, those were nice. That looks very nice. That looks very nice. So kudos and a shout out to you. That was awesome. Um, Tea party. Yeah. Matter of fact, if I can, goodness, how do I do that? This guy needs to drop down. I'm going to give it a dummy. Just in case I didn't already. I had to make sure I got that out the way. And you are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, one of these days we're gonna have to do a whole collaboration. Next time I make a cake or even buy a cake, I'm gonna be thinking about you dining with Vanity, and I'm gonna cut it all up and eat it. I'm gonna cut it up all nice and eat it all crazy. I'm just kidding. Man, but London though, that would literally be a change of a world for me. I don't know what that would be like being in a whole nother country like that. How is London right now? Is it hot out there or is it really cold out there right now as far as the weather? Okay. It's actually pretty hot out here. We have a mountain here in our city, and there was actually snow on it from last night, but there was a lot of, it seemed like a lot of rainstorms, but for some reason it must have produced some snow on the peak. It's a little weird. But for the most part, it's been pretty warm here where I'm from, too. I say warm because it typically doesn't get into the hundreds. Normally, we'll say around like the 90s or the 80s this summer. Yeah, yeah. It's been pretty hot actually this summer. Like, and it's been some pretty hot days, but honestly, compared to other cities and other states in this country, it's actually not that hot. A lot of places have been hitting hotter than that, but I appreciate y'all checking in. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're in the chat and you haven't said anything, make sure you give us all a hello. We all part of the same team, as you can see. Say hello to the fam, to the team here in the chat. I am 36. Will's World, who are you asking has a Twitter? Are you asking me if I have a Twitter? Or are you talking to Dining with Vanity? Dining, how old are you? Um, you look younger than me. You look younger than me. Oh, and by the way, if you don't mind me asking, I apologize. That is ungentlemanlike. But you asked first, so it's just a reaction. If you don't mind me asking, you look younger than me. You look younger than me. So I'd have to say maybe in your 20s. maybe late 20s, early 20s. I would say mid 20s. How old do I look? See, I should have asked you that. How old do I look, Diney? I do have a Twitter. But okay, well, before I asked you, I know hindsight is very biased, but before I asked you, what was you thinking? Like, wow, this guy looks like he's about. What would what were you gonna say? Will's World, is this how I do it? You thought I was 27? All right, I'm gonna start saying that. Thank you. I'm gonna start. 27. She said it's hot, man. You didn't see that? We were just chatting about that team. Um, I think that's how I put my Twitter out there, but my Twitter is not really big. I don't actually even know how to put my own shows on my Twitter. So, um, like, I don't even know how that works. Okay. But how do I, like, if you click it, how does it send you to this link, though? That's what I need to be doing, right? Like, setting up this so that this is on my Twitter. Oh, see, we was just getting chatty about that. So back to you, Dining with Vanity. Are you going to tell me how old you are now? All right, I'm going to try to send something out in a tweet. Let me know if you get it. Hit share right in the browser. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. I think I did it. I guess we'll have to see. Let me know if you get a new message. All right. Um, all right, Dining. Well, I'll tell you what. You are a very beautiful woman, so I guess it really doesn't matter. You could be 100. Also, I don't really do Twitter, but Will's World says it's a good way to get your stuff out there. So I think that if you're really trying to get your videos out there, like you should be, then you may want to go ahead and do the Twitter. But if you have Twitter, then like you can get information from other creators. And like what Wills does, like for instance, if you have information, he'll put your information on Twitter. So everybody who has a Twitter, they'll be able is subscribed to him will at least be able to see your information. So there's not too many people assigned to me, but I just sent out a tweet of this show, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we get some people tuning in here into the live stream. Checking on the Nelman. But yeah, did you get a message from my Twitter, Will's World? Did anything pop up? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Glad we can help. Glad we can help. Nice, nice. So we got a few people in here. And what we were just chatting about, I was actually just chatting with Dining with Vanity, and I was going to ask, like, obviously, you do a ton of mukbangs. Have you ever been to the U.S.? And if so, like the restaurants that you've gone to, are they the same out here as they are in the UK, or is the food taste different? Like with the mainstream restaurants, like I know you did a Subway, you did like a KFC maybe. Okay, okay. Well, like I said, I've never been to the UK, and the States. You're not missing anything. You are not missing anything. But yeah, I was just wondering how the food is, if it's any different. Not really though. Like your food, I don't even eat ham. I don't even eat pork at all. Just cause. And when you have them ham sandwiches out there, I'm looking like that ham sandwich looks good. A little hammy. I'll eat that. Like I was thinking that. Obviously, wouldn't eat it, but I was thinking that like, yeah. And I was thinking the same thing you saying right now. Like the food over there looks better. Who made that? Who made that ham sandwich? It looks better. What on earth is turkey ham? This is America. Don't catch me slipping up. Turkey ham, is it a I don't I don't understand. Like is turkey that tastes like ham? You are right, darling. That was a good one. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for that. Okay. Okay. That sounds actually. I mean, I like ham. I just stopped eating it because I just wasn't feeling it anymore. But if they chopping turkeys up like ham, I might have to see about that. I actually ate some turkey bacon that was actually crispy. That was very surprising. I should have mukbanged it. Play a Bowie. I'll play a Bowie.
The idea isn't
Oh, let's get back to where we're at.
the idea isn't to feel the pain, but to see the God in the others. And I think that's the big key, is seeing God in other people, because God is there. And if you're looking for the good in people, you will all bring out the good in people, thereby bringing out the good in society and bringing about good in yourself. So that's the message for today. This is Burton Warner signing out. Hope you have a great day.
Shout out to Bowie, y'all. Shout out to Allowing Bowie. He said, don't look for good, look for God. Yeah. All right, Allowing, all right. Woo. That was a good one, Allowing. Oh, actually, I like that. I like that. BWA. Allowing Bowie, everyone. Allowing Bowie, everyone. Nah, it wasn't spooky. It was right on point. And I like that forest, actually. I don't know where that was at, but I'd like to walk in that forest, though. That looked awesome. Y'all make sure y'all show Allowing Bowie some love, man. Thank everybody for tuning in today. So we got 4 in here watching. We all in, you know. I got a question for you. Dining with Vanity. Is this something that you would use as far as this, what I'm doing right now, the green screen and the, just this OBS and all of these things? Is this something that you'd be interested in? Fox Run Park. Thanks, Alan. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, that's exactly why I keep it there. That's my nelman show. We show everything else that we go in, but yeah, it's my show. That's where it stays at. Yeah. Well, just so that you know, it's free. So the OBS software dining is free. And the green screen material that I got it from Walmart, and it was very inexpensive. So if it's something that you're interested in, it could probably take your content to the next level. You know, if you're in an area where you can put a green screen up and that sort of thing. Yeah, I think so. I think I am seeing the chat a little late. I do see the chat a little late, Wills. Yeah, and like I said, it's very inexpensive. It doesn't cost much, and you can really go get it going. Yeah, OBS. There's another one called Streamlabs OBS or SL OBS, but that one I was having some difficulties with. But yeah, OBS, the open broadcast software. Check it out. You know, obviously just check out some YouTube videos or whatnot. You'll have the hang of it in no time. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Really wanted to kind of check it out, test it out. And I'm gonna keep doing this, but maybe tomorrow if I go on or Wednesday, one of these days I'm gonna come back on with another live when I got some time, and we'll get it. We'll go deep on something. So no, you're welcome. I'm about to go on and shut it down for the night. So dining, make sure you get you some rest. You know it's super late over there. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Get you some rest. Will's World, make sure you finish that video, man. Buckle down and finish that thing. Go get you something to eat first, and then buckle down and finish it. I'm allowing, you know what? You just keep doing you, man. Thanks for the compassion lesson, and thanks for the looking and finding the God in everyone. I appreciate that. That's some insight for the day. So hope y'all have a good night. And we're gonna get back to it. Night dining. We're gonna catch you again. See ya. See you, team. Have a good night.